welcome to James, the Lesser Express Lane, where we get you in and out as fast as possible with Eden of the East. Eden of the East follows mostly Akira Takezawa and Saki Morimi. Akira is the young man. Very first episode, Saki, she's in Washington, D.C., trying to throw pennies into a fountain in front of the White House. But, there's a fence. And she's throwing, she's missing. Security sees her throwing something at the White House, like, hey, what the fuck you doing? When suddenly, car honks. They turn and see Akira Takezawa, completely naked, with nothing but a smile and a gun in his hand. Suddenly, a truck goes by, and he's gone. Well, he must have jumped on the truck, so they're chasing after the truck to stop him. They pops up from behind a barrier. Hey, glad I was able to help you out. Are you cold, sir? Oh, he looks down. Oh, yeah, a little bit. Now, mind you, they got a white blob over the areas you can't be showing, which was pretty interesting because they used that white blob a lot. If you watch, you understand why. Anyways, well, here's my scarf and my coat to try to keep you warm a little bit. I need to get back to my hotel room. All right, no problem. And he just wanders away. And she's like, okay, well, that was interesting. 2 minutes later, she realizes her passport was in the pocket of the coat. She can't go back to Japan without her passport, so she rushes after where he went and finds him. Yay! He gets dressed, and as they're leaving, policewoman stops him. You two look very familiar, according to the descriptions given to us about 2 people in front of the White House, one of them being a young naked man. Shows up a picture, he looks at it. Oh, wow, they really does look like me. Oh, sir, do you have your ID? Oh, not on me in the moment, but, he drops his pants. She looks down and goes, oh, I guess this isn't you in front of the White House. She blushes, she walks away. Akira smiles and laughs and goes, good thing it was cold out when I was out in front of the White House. Like, ha, that was a great joke. Now, you're probably wondering, well, what's going on? He has no memory, except for movies. Why movies? He doesn't know yet. They finally get back to Japan, and Saki's is enamored with him. But she's part of the Eden of the East Club. What are they? A cross between Twitter, Google, Facebook. They're like 5 different social medias mashed up. One of the cool things about their site that they made is you don't have to take a picture. You just scan something with your phone with a camera. You don't have to take a picture of it, and all of a sudden it just pops up like, oh, it's this dog. It's that person. Huge invasion of privacy. But being a public website, people can upload their own information. They can take a picture of their house, be like, oh, this is this person's house, whatever. Yeah, it's going to lead to issues. But they're friends with Saki. Saki's a member of the club. She helped design it. And then shit goes down. I don't want to give too much away, but there's explosions. As you can see, the black smoke behind me. There's weird phone calls going to, what was his name? Juice. You call Juice and be like, I need a hotel room for the night. It is done. Oblige oblige. May you be the savior of Japan. Wait, what the fuck is going on? Akira and several others were given a special cell phone. That special cell phone, they can use it to make requests from Juice. Try and save Japan. Now, one of these saviors decides, you know what she's going to do? She's going to hunt down pedophiles and rapists, kill them, then use the $10 billion that's in her bank account given to her by whoever gave her the phone to bring in models. I mean, not a bad idea. It's like, well, I want to save Japan. Well, how do I do that? I know, I make Japan a better country for women by A, killing off the pedophiles and rapists, and then bringing in models to replace them. Another one's a doctor. He's like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to buy this old hospital. I'm going to make it exclusively suited to the elderly that get ignored, that get abused, that get just no care because, oh, you're 87 years old, you're not working anymore, oh, you're not used to society anymore, I guess we're not going to take care of you. Well, he'll take care of you. And he'll hire a staff using his $10 billion. Now, it's actually a contest. The person who set up the phone, set up the bank accounts, has it that if you either A, blow your money without saving Japan, you get killed. If you blow your money on something personal for yourself and not trying to save Japan, you get killed. Or if someone, quote unquote, wins the contest to save Japan, those who lost get killed. Now Akira's like, well, what the fuck happened? Why did my memory get blanked? How did I get involved in this? Why am I involved in this? That's part of the mystery. Coming from Saki and her group of friends that run the Eden of the East, tries to solve the mystery of A, what's going on, B, why him, C, why his memory was wiped, and D, how to win. At first, he's not sure that it's real. The Prime Minister's on TV, they're whatever with the cabinet and the parliament, they're bitching about something. Like, there's no way that I have this kind of power. There's no way. Juice told me whatever request I make, she'll make it happen. There's no way. So it goes up Juice. Hey, Juice, make the Prime Minister say uncle. Request accepted. Nobody shall oblige. May you become the savior of Japan. A few minutes later, someone walks over to the Prime Minister, hands a piece of paper. Prime Minister leans the microphone. Uncle. Uncle. His approval rating went up. It's like, what the fuck is going on? And it only cost him $60 to have that happen. Now, they say it's 10 billion yen, but it's like you can't buy a hospital, an entire staff, all the medical equipment, and be running the shit for months on 10 billion yen. Because that'd be like, let's see, $1 billion? I mean, then again, Japan has national health care. They don't have private health care, so instead of, all right, well, I'm going to give this person an x-ray, that's going to cost me $30,000. Fuck. It's through Japan, so I guess maybe $1 billion yen would be, or yeah, $1 billion would be enough. You're in a hospital for months with full staff and all the fancy equipment that, because mind you, it's not like he went up to a hospital and went, I'm buying this hospital, kick everyone out. No, he went up to an abandoned hospital, like, this is going to take repairs, it's going to take upgrades, I'm going to buy all the equipment to fill up the hospital with, and then he did it. Not right away. One guy gets killed off because he was using money for personal gain. And it's like, well, one of the mysteries is which of the Selekau, each member of the game, is the guy who's killing people. Because one of them is the special. They're the hunter. They're the killer that if you fuck up, this guy shows up and kills you. And the person who created the game is just known as Mr. Outside. Who he is actually does get solved. But I'm not going to tell you guys because obviously that'd be ruining it. Now, one thing I thought was really fucking weird, probably just how Crunchyroll set it up, is that Season 1 is the first season in English. Season 2 is the exact same season, just in Japanese. Then Season 3 is OVAs and movies. That's right, the show didn't finish the mystery and all that in the show. It took movies to finish it. Weird. Another thing where I think it's $10 billion, not 10 billion yen. The guy bought a mall. One of the characters bought a mall and then lived there. So another person bought fucking like Tomahawk cruise missiles. You're not buying Tomahawk cruise missiles for $1 billion. Now, yes, if you're U.S. government, you can probably get them for less than that. But you're not the U.S. government. You have to probably get one of these on the black market or something. So yeah, you're not getting Tomahawk cruise missiles to bomb Japan like this to cause chaos if you only have $1 billion. Well, if it was just one, alright, maybe. But it's multiple times. I'm still thinking it's $10 billion, not 10 billion yen. I'm harping on that because that part just annoyed me. It's like, it cannot be 10 billion yen. These people are spending way too much fucking money for it to be 10 billion yen. That's like $1 billion. Rough estimate. Actually, it might be less than that. Nah, inflation hasn't been that bad in Japan as far as I know. I don't keep that close of track on that. But yeah, so it'd be about $1 billion if it's 10 billion yen. Just saying. I don't think that's going to be enough for everything that they buy. But again, it's also a TV show / multiple movies. So maybe it's just, all right, we'll just say 10 billion yen and then it doesn't matter how much something actually costs. As long as it fits within the show's parameters that, all right, they bought something. They paid for something. They got the Prime Minister to say uncle. This one requests to become King of Japan. Not a joke. Not Prime Minister, King. Overall, I mean, I watched every episode. I watched all the movies. Got into it. It was a very interesting idea. Very good mystery. I only knew about this because of ColossalCon. ColossalCon had an event of terrorism in anime, and this was one of the shows that they covered. Because while he's like, oh, I'm going to save Japan doing this, this lady's going to save Japan by killing off the rapists and placing them models. This guy's going to save Japan by taking care of the elderly. Not everyone is like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to save Japan by trying to be a good person. Someone decide to be terrorists. And Tomahawk cruise missiles blowing up shit. Anyways, I don't want to spoil anything. I just had to say you guys gotta watch it. I greatly enjoyed it. Check it out. And as always, like, subscribe, comment down below, and have one hell of a day.